Hey everyone, it's me Gavin and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be diving back into Goddess of Victory NIKKE with the continuation of our journey in Chapter 34, Inheritance. We're going to be starting it and finishing it within this video. Initially I did want to stream this, but last week I've been very sick, and honestly I don't know if I'm going to have a coughing fit or anything during the recording of this, so I'm going to keep it in video format this time around. We will return to streams hopefully when things seem to be on the other side of this sickness, and then hopefully we can be done with it. But again, thank you guys very much for your well wishes over on the community page. I appreciate it very much. And anybody that was looking forward to Old Tales Story 2, unfortunately I did end up going and continuing that in my own time, just because I wanted to keep current with the rankings and everything on my server, so sorry about that. I guess one thing I can say is that I can touch upon my thoughts of Story 2, so that way I can give you guys what I thought about certain key moments that I picked up on. So spoiler warning, I guess. First and foremost, I will say that when it came to the big reveal about Red Shoes' involvement with the corruption, that I kind of did see coming, but I will say that they really knocked it out of the park with the facial animations in the scenes that they did, and then of course her maniacal, like, wondering about, like, you know, Cinderella's experiences with corruption and what she felt from moment to moment, and then of course you get to see, like, Cinderella, like, pretty much go full rage mode on Red Shoes, which was crazy and brutal, and I absolutely love that scene. And then of course you have, like, you know, Oswald being Oswald throughout the entire story, and then leading up to the the lift section of the story. I will say that was incredibly hype. A lot of crazy chaotic moments going on there, and then of course the big bad that Cinderella ends up facing off with, the anime cutscene. Again, unfortunately I didn't record any of the reaction to it, but it was really cool. Gave me big time Stellar Blade vibes, and it kind of reminds me of, like, a boss from there called Katakuri. Very much similar in that nature, and kind of makes me wonder if it's related somehow, possibly. And I don't really think specifically that that enemy that we encountered was the Queen, and maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe that was our actual, like, first sneak peek look at the Queen in Goddess of Victory NIKKE, but I have my doubts. I think maybe it may be a complete separate entity, but the way that the events of that scene played out, and then of course, like, you know, see the space station kind of like crashing down there to the lift, crazy epic moment is all I'll say. But one thing I will say is that as of recording this right now, I have not completed hard mode story 2, so I will continue on this video with my reaction to that, and then we will dive into chapter 34. So without further ado, let's dive into that reaction. 5 years later. Oh, okay, so we're getting to see the aftermath of Abe, again, after the lift came down, I guess. So she survived.
I found you.
A huge crater on the surface. Okay, so I'm guessing she's found Cinderella's body, inside of which is a towering pile of dirt. On top of the dirt pile, Cinderella lies on her back, as if she is asleep.
I was taking so long. Sorry about that. The Ark has been completely sealed. For 5 years, I wandered. I saw nothing but raptures.
Okay, so this is probably after the events of Overzone as well then, right?
No trace of humans or NIKKEs. There was no way to contact the Ark, and they didn't contact us either. I don't even remember the last time I spoke. Hey, aren't I something?
Yeah, a little bit.
I survived the fall to end all falls, repaired myself, and then spent 5 years searching for you, in hopes that you had fallen somewhere else.
But notice she's still not in her current form, right?
Then again,
she's still Abe.
It's not like there was much else I could do. I haven't found Hansel, Gretel, and Siren yet.
In 5 years? Sheesh.
I wonder if they're alive. If they are, I wonder where they are. I'm sure if I keep looking, I'll find them eventually. Anyway, you're a complete mess.
Thanks.
You ought to consider yourself lucky. The best technician around, your very own creator, has found you again. I'll get you fixed up and back to your old self again. I promise.
Dude, she is dedicated to the cause, right?
Cinderella. We failed, didn't we? We didn't achieve anything. The world is still infested with raptures, and humanity lost and had to flee underground. You still haven't woken up yet. No. We can rewrite the story.
How so?
We can still rewrite it. You and I are still alive. I'm sure Hansel, Gretel, and Siren are alive somewhere too.
Hopefully that's foreshadowing that they're going to be recruitable at some point in the near future.
We'll get
That'd be
back
great.
Together and take down the Queen for sure. We can do it. We have to.
Okay, so evidently they are acknowledging that the Queen still is out there.
Now then, we need to get ourselves to a nearby research lab. First things first, I've got to fix you and wake you up. Then you'll be able to protect me. Good. Good. Let's do our best.
1 year later.
All done. Not the best looking coffin, is it? Still, considering the equipment I had to work with, this thing is practically state-of-the-art. It has life support and simple repair functions. Your brainwaves are becoming increasingly unstable. If I don't do this, your mind might be wiped clean.
Okay, so the coffin was more of like a restoration chamber, I guess,
I
right?
can't let that happen. I will delay it as much as possible. Just hang in there a little longer. I'll fix you soon. The equipment and materials aren't great, but it'll all work out somehow.
3 years later. So now we're like, what, 8 years? 8 years after the events of the lift?
Raptors! No! I can't lose this place! All the treatment equipment is here.
This is not good.
Okay, there's 5 of them. I can handle that. Wait here for a moment, Cinderella.
I think this is probably where things are going to start going south.
I'll be right back. Damn you, raptor scum. I got them all.
She sounds like she's a lot more worse for the wear, though.
Every last one. No. No. Come on. Don't cry.
Hard-fought victory.
I've got to keep it together. I can do this. I've got to do this. What's going on? I thought I knew how to do this. Why can't I fix this? It should be simple. There must be some kind of mistake. Maybe if I do this... And next, how about...
She's just racking her brain trying to figure out things.
Damn.
And the more and more that you keep at stuff like that, usually it doesn't help. It's easier to just set it aside and then come back to it.
Did I bonk my head when I fell all that way?
Or is her mind like slowly starting to like deteriorate?
It's okay. I have plenty of time. I can study and do it again. I can do this. Yes. Isn't that right, Cinderella?
5 years later. So this is now 13 years.
NIKKE! It's a NIKKE! What are they doing on the surface? That's right. They can't live underground forever. Cinderella, wait here for a moment. I'll be right back.
It's an outdated mass-produced NIKKE. I'm surprised it's still functional. Weren't these made before the Ark was built? Let's open it up. I'm curious.
Let me go!
Oh shit, so they're experimenting on her.
I'm Ave! I developed the second generation Grimm's models! Ugh. You can ask your higher-ups.
What are these Grimm's models you're talking about?
Right, because they were pretty much cast aside, I guess, right? Forgotten about because of their involvement with Cinderella or Anichiro.
We have no records of anything like that. Maybe she's gone a bit stir-crazy from being up on the surface for too long. I suppose that could happen, even if her nymph is still intact. We should check that too.
Hey! Stop!
Let's check the exterior first, then the interior. Everyone, get ready.
Damn, dude.
No issues with the exterior. None with the interior either. Seems to be nothing more than an old, outdated relic. I say we send it back up on the elevator and pretend nothing happened. I thought this thing might contain some lost technology that could turn us a profit, but apparently not. Forget it. Let's go get lunch.
Cinderella.
So is that the reasoning behind the change in her vocal capabilities and everything as well? Is just because of all like the experimenting they've done on her for that entire year?
It hurts.
Dude, she is broken.
My face. It's ruined. My face. Can't talk properly. Need to wear helmet. Can't show face to Cinderella.
Because she's afraid that Cinderella won't find her beautiful anymore.
She can only see beautiful things. Let's go. Cinderella is waiting.
Damn, dude. 1 year later.
Cinderella is safe. Thank goodness. Should I stop? Cinderella, can I stop now? I'm so tired. I had a dream that you woke up. You acted on humanity's behalf. You were so beautiful. You continued our story. It was nice. I'm sorry. I won't give up. Ever.
There again, right? The dedication, the commitment to the cause. So 20 years.
Found it. The place you were born. My research lab. Even though everything is ruined, I wanted to come here.
Abe looks at the decimated research lab as she stares blankly at the ruins. She notices a faintly flickering light. She approaches it slowly and discovers it is a scoreboard displaying the rapture count.
Oh, I remember. I worked so hard to make this. I was upset, It only displayed infinity. I don't remember how I made it, but...
The scoreboard shows a long string of numbers.
There's too many of them. Such a high number. Wait, there's a number.
Right, it's not showing infinity anymore.
It's not
There's hope.
infinity. We succeeded. Cinderella. I did it. We aren't failures. I can't believe this. Cinderella. This is the first page of our new story. It's written beautifully.
Damn, dude.
We can continue writing it. Let's fill it with only beautiful stories. And let's finish it with a happy ending.
Amen to that. Failed tale end. Holy dude, that was absolutely incredible. Holy crap. Hey everyone, Future Gavin here, just editing the video and realizing that I didn't record any of the game audio leading up to the final portions of the game. You guys will hear me mention it in the video. I'll try to leave a timestamp down in the comments below so that way you guys can click on that if you just want to get to the portion where you can actually hear the game and the voiceovers. So for the most of this video, I'm going to be looking like a fool and listening to voiceovers that only I can hear and you guys can't, so my apologies. And again, I do apologize for that quite a bit, so again, sorry. But at the same time, I also realized that I didn't record the ending scene for this chapter when you go back to the lobby. When I was trying to record that, I was literally still on my face cam setting, like right now, and I wasn't showing any of the stuff that was happening in the game as well. So a lot of mess ups here in this video. But I would like to just say that I'm incredibly excited, because it seems like we're more than likely going to get a future version of Anise, which is crazy. And then also just everything that they were talking about leading up to the next chapter, which is going to be chapter 35. Super hype. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. That should be it for Future Gavin. I'm going back to the future. I'll see you guys soon. Alright, chapter 34, kicking off now, Inheritance. And as we can see, we are following up on the aftermath of the scene of chapter 33, Clash is ending, in which Absolute arrived on the scene and started laying into my good old girl Behemoth, so we'll see how things play out, I guess, right? That's not a good sign. Black slime falls off Behemoth's body in globules. Yeah, they were laying into her like, again, as I referenced before, Whitebeard from One Piece. If you know, you know. Leviathan emerges from the black puddle on the ground. Dude, she's incredibly intimidating too, right? Okay, so they know they're in dire trouble. That's not good. Okay, so we're getting name drops. Ziz and Bahamut. I'm guessing the other two of the four beasts, right? That makes me incredibly anxious to see Bahamut. I know that Ziz typically, whenever you go to mythology, it usually represents like a bird, right? But Bahamut, the king of all dragons? Come on, man. Now I really want to see them. Dude, she's mad. True. Dude, I love the fact that they're still just like plotting out everything in front of me like I'm just not listening in right. Become recruitable, please. That's what you should do. I'm really loving the new design of like Yunhua more than anybody. So they're jumping ship. Yep, they're hightailing it out here. Oh. She wants to fight. She wants to throw down. False confidence. So does that mean that they're calling reinforcements? Bring it on. Good lord, man, her character design is just peak. I figured you all would be fast, but I didn't expect you to arrive that quickly. Good lord, dude, on these new outfits. Eesh. I don't know, maybe I might take back what I was saying about Yunhua. Good lord. Like the round which exploded after entering Behemoth's body? Nah, I'll stick with my opinion. Dude, that is a peak design. Really love the, like, tattered coat and the, like, the ribbon too, right? And then boom. But again, not to overlook any certain attire changes there. I really like that she's a little more agile, right? With the shorts. It's totally just the shorts. Good lord. But even her hair looks better too. I gotta say that. Which is perfect for a sniper. Sounds like her voice is different too. Maybe it's just me. I love the little mole on her chin. Vesti's change isn't as, like, crazy as the other two, in my opinion. But I do like the tweaks. Something about you seems different, Emma. Yeah, it's possibly the outfit, maybe. Just maybe. Don't mind if I do. Oh, baby. This shiny part right here. I don't think I should. But then again, come on, Rapi. I don't know. See now, Neeson, you get it. That's a great idea. I thought alpha particles were only meant to disrupt communications. Makes sense to me. Sneak peek at a kit, possibly? I see you all came well prepared. Yep, Leviathan, and according to how she kind of bosses Behemoth around, I'm gonna guess she's probably even more intimidating. Yuma regards us seriously. Oof. She still got her attitude. Dude, what a reality check. Dude, the smack talk. She makes a good point. No objections. Let's move. Assuming the lead, the members of Absolute move forward. That is a tough and a hard pill to swallow. Sheesh. Rapi, can we talk? What's wrong? Why are you so overeager all of a sudden? It's very obvious. Rapi. AKA no reason to explain herself. Yup. There's a lot of people that would rather just suffer in silence, though, right? But they feel like their struggles are their own and their own problem to deal with and nobody else's business because they don't want to burden everybody else with their own issues. See, listen. I know people. Okay, I know people. That's all I'm saying. Comes with the age. Is it losing to Behemoth that's got you so upset? But it's not just the pride thing. And trying to make up for it, you're pushing yourself over the edge. You absolutely push yourself too far. Now she's being a little sour, I think. You're acting completely out of character. I hardly even recognize you. Oof. Poor choice of words, Commander. That's bait. Don't take it. Rapi. There's none of the old Rapi left, is there? You said you wanted to succeed Red Hood, didn't you? But you also said that you gave up. That's why there's nothing left. So she cast aside who she was deep down inside to uh, succeed Red Hood somehow. That's her way of trying to surpass Red Hood is by letting go of herself. It's a lot of people's problem, though, right? They don't want to converse about their issues again, right? And that's completely up to the person. But obviously, perspectives from outside looking in can be very helpful. Called out, Yunwa, who had moved closer, moves away again. Eavesdropping? Rapi, as your commander and comrade, I'm asking you to tell us what's going on. I was gonna say end scene, of course. Liking the art, okay. Appreciate the art. Very similar to like the login screen image, right? We are getting some deep backstory here. I remember the scene because Rapi initially was a mass-produced NIKKE. VA though, Kaylee is just completely killing it. Was this when I was still with Marion? And you can see why she has the commander held in such a high regard, right? It's because of the way that I guess we were inspiring to Rapi. We were her inspiration to keep going on. It's selfish, but at the same time, she's also very blind to see like everything else in the broader scope of like, things to live for without like just fixating on needing to be the best so that way she can protect us. But at least she voiced her feelings. That's a big step. Even if you're not strong, we can always walk together. And if anything, that should be inspiration in itself, in my opinion. It shouldn't be something that is detrimental to Rappy's own mentality and her own feelings about, or I shouldn't say her own feelings, but more so like her self-esteem, right? Exactly. She's drawing comparisons and being like, why are they so determined, but I'm so ready to give up? She just needs a confidence boost, I think, right? Reassurance. Felt like she was falling behind in the race. No. You can take down Behemoth. You will take down Behemoth. Anise? Neon? Let's give Rapi a helping hand. But we can help provide support so that way, you can. Are you giving up again? But there's no I in team, right? Damn straight. It's okay to feel regret. It's okay to feel envious of others. It's what makes you, you. You asked me what I saw when I looked at you? I see someone who is desperately trying to grab hold of a thread that's only now starting to emerge. So let's grab onto it. I'm looking forward to seeing the Rapi that will be waiting for us on the other side of all this. Of course, that's what friends are for, to support one another. Yeah, totally. Never any witty comments from you, Anise. Baby steps. True. No, it's true. Don't fabricate serious conversations because it comes off as disingenuine. And again, friends are there to support one another without expecting anything in return. Great scene. Liquid metal. The dark matter, right? Super useful. She said it was comprised of nanomachines, though, didn't she? I believe she did. Which kind of makes me wonder if the electricity neutralizing spray that Emma has would be useful against it. Possible. That's what I'm saying. If they know that there's any kind of electricity contained within. One thing at a time. Exactly. Yeah, probably best to have some sort of distraction, right? To keep her occupied. Dude, Yunhwa's just kind of like, take a back seat. Yunhwa tosses Rapi a USB. Oh! Really now? she cares about Rapi, right? That's why she's kind of like, listen, know you're having a hard time, but take a look at these upgrades to see if anything interests you, and if it does, then put in a request, and then, you know, don't worry about your incompetency. It's kind of like she's playing that big sister role, right? At least for some sort of use as a support, right? Shifty said something similar earlier. They're trying to hide. Could it be that they're afraid? I explained the dynamics between the four beasts and the other heretics, the offsprings. Who knew? People fighting amongst each other? No way. Yep. It's definitely something we can use to exploit some form of weakness, right? And then take advantage of it. On the other end of things, they could just collude and work together and then completely decimate us and then worry about their infighting afterward. Or could they be preparing to throw down, possibly? For a moment, we can hear the sound of water splashing. It stops, but a few moments later, we can hear it again. Ahead of us, Cinderella is standing. Next to her, Grave is pouring a bucket of water over her. She's trying to keep her in tip-top condition so that way she can remain beautiful, right? Possibly. Cinderella is washing the black liquid off her body. Grave, like a faithful attendant, pours water at regular intervals on certain spots of Cinderella's body. No, I'm not watching you wash yourself at all. I would never. Sure, I will avert my gaze. I will not look at all. I'm not looking. I don't know what you're talking about. Say again. Ah, Yunwa. 10 minutes later. If you could just get my back a little. Dude, I'm so glad we got that like background story for Abe. I mean, Grave as well. She's like, we gotta conserve it, okay? What does that even mean? Is it built into the coffin? Cinderella saunters over and stands before the members of Absolute. Beauty is power, right? She's taking a liking to Vesti? Kudos. Cake. Dude, I like the way that they're getting along. I like the banter. It's wholesome. Praise all around. Damn straight. Damn straight. We're going to hunt down Behemoth and Leviathan. Rapi, you explain. Yeah, she's going to be incredibly hard to pin down because she's very evasive. I could get dirty from all the black goo. Yeah, 100%. They won't let that happen. They experience your power firsthand, so they won't attack you both at once. Way to confirm exactly what they said about their own selves. Four beasts will likely try to separate us from Cinderella and eliminate us that way. They'll then team up and focus the full brunt of their attack on Cinderella. Of course, it's highly dubious that they'll go about this in a straightforward manner. No, of course not. They would never play dirty. Tactical. I love Grave. I like the look on Yuno's face, though. So what we need to do is split them up before they do the same to us. A battle of attrition. Everybody knows. They're like, come on. We'll hold your hand a little bit, but like, do your thing so that way you can feel better, okay? It's like a pity party. True. And they also have reinforcements. They're called the Four Beasts for, a reason. Just gonna put that out there. I don't believe the Four Beasts are capable of that. If they could, they would have done it already. They were at death's door going up against Cinderella, but they didn't transform. If not, it's not as if transforming would hurt them in any way. At least it didn't when Nihilister did it. If it's such a critical skill, the reason why they haven't played that card yet is obvious to me. They're incapable of it. Or possibly maybe they just don't want to stoop to the same tactics as the offsprings. Yep, initiative is definitely going to play a big factor. I don't. I don't think that's a good idea. You up in the air, exposed and alone? That could be just the opportunity they're waiting for. What about the furthest place possible from where the last encounter was? Or the area with the greatest density of crystals? There we go, we've got a plan. Even Grave knows, right? It's that obvious. Okay, so these are her responses that she's imagining right now, right? Okay, well, never mind. I don't know why things went black and white, though. Huh. Maybe it was to show her, like, despair or something. Well said. That's right. You strive to live by their morals and to represent them the best you can. There you go. Dude, Grave is awesome. There's still work to be done. What she means is that Rapi needs to work on herself. Rapi needs to work and strive to become better, to become the goddess of victory. But when you know the backstory, then you understand, right? Grave was tortured. She was put through so much in that entire year. How could she retain who she was? It's traumatic. That's a good thing to say to Rapi. What a great role model. It wasn't her power. She never, ever once prioritized power over everything. Red Hood was as carefree as they came, man. She just wanted to live a fulfilled life. She just wanted to do her own thing and follow the wind, right? This was a much needed conversation. Dude, mad props to Grave. Grave quickly walks away. Those are words far beyond anything else that have been said for encouragement to Rapi thus far. Rapi, I think I know how you saw Red Hood. I'm not so sure about that. True. Yep, that's right. You gotta chase your dreams. You gotta strive. You gotta set goals. You gotta work towards them. You can do it, Rapi. We can do it. Together. With the power of friendship. Yeehaw! Oh, we turned Texan real fast. Hmm. Uh-oh. Usually her hunches are pretty spot on, right? Yep. Now they're definitely just looking for the most opportune moment. I feel the same vibrations from before. I turn my head and see a massive black wave surging towards us. Okay. Something tells me we're about to see a badass scene, is all I'm saying. The black wave is getting closer. Graves stares at the wave with a profound intensity. Grave focuses on the wave again. The part attached to Graves' back begins to glow. No, but we haven't seen this yet. Great. It's like, shut up. The part attached to Grave's back glows even brighter. That's a pretty good shot. Plot spoiler. Particles burst out from Grave's back. The particles float around us, not moving. Grave begins to walk slowly. Really cool attack name. Plot spoiler. Let's go. We follow Grave. The wave is getting closer, and the vibrations are getting stronger. Grave turns to head northeast, and we all silently follow behind her. I mean, it's possible, but the calculations part, I don't know if I'd really consider that foresight, but sure. It's more of like again, a calculated, preemptive analysis, but anyway, Grave stops moving. Again, very precise, very calculated. The wave is almost upon us. Avoiding it would be impossible at this point. Just as the wave is about to engulf us, Grave takes one sidestep to the left. We quickly follow suit. Kamehameha. A wave of light emits from glass slippers and slams into the towering wave, carving a hole big enough for a human to fit through. As the wave approaches, we can see straight through the newly created opening. The waves surge over us as we all stand in a straight line, passing through the opening made by Cinderella. We look back. The hole is no longer there. With a loud hiss, steam wafts from various parts of Grave's body. Okay, so that ability, the Harmony Cube, really taxes her. Yep. I mean, she's top researcher, right? That's all we got to say there. She knows her stuff. Oof. Is this from the 1 year that she was, like, interrogated? So the price she has to pay is speech. There they are! Right on cue. I look up. 3 massive objects are flying towards us. Vestigial opens. Inside, there are numerous lenses, each of which proceeds to emit laser sights. The lasers lock onto each of the 3 incoming concrete slabs. Massive volley of missiles launches and score a direct hit. With a resounding explosion, the concrete blocks shatter into millions of pieces. Dust and debris fall to the ground. As I hunker down to protect myself, I see Behemoth in the midst of the cloud of smoke and debris, and it is a beautiful sight. Behemoth lands. One of her massive claws slams down, sending cracks snaking through the ground. So immense is the power behind the strike that it feels as if the entire planet is trembling. Let's go! The ground continues to split and begins to shake even more intensely than before. That's not good. The patch of ground we were standing on has now turned into an island floating amidst a sea of black water. What little dry land is left is quickly being subsumed by the water. The black water. Imagine that! Cinderella and Grave are isolated and far away from us. They move further and further into the distance, until it is hard to make them out. One thing is unmistakable, however. I can make out the silhouette of a woman rising up from beneath the water's surface. Leviathan is with them. The ground shakes. The hulking behemoth with her giant pincers spreads her arms wide and smiles as if welcoming us. Good lord. It has literally only just occurred to me that I have not had any audio turned on for the entirety of this recording for the character scenes or any of that stuff, so if you guys stuck around this long, my apologies. I literally was not paying attention, and now I feel like I done goofed. But anyways, we've got the more important parts coming up now, right? The better parts that need audio, right? Sorry. Oh man, I feel like such a doofus.
Huh? This is too much!
I'll smash you all to pieces!
Oh, she is loving this. Behemoth begins a relentless offensive, giving us no time to rest. Her attacks are ceaseless, but contain no tactical consideration whatsoever. She charges blindly at whichever opponent enters her field of view, flailing her pincers haphazardly before looking for whichever target is nearest. All the while, she shatters the ground into pieces, as if making a show of her overwhelming physical strength. Fortunately, the black liquid that was flooding the area has receded. If it was still here, we would have drowned long ago. Even so, it takes everything we can to avoid her strikes.
She's gone berserk.
She really is like a monster.
It's like bloodlust.
What's gotten into her?
I think she's playing to her strengths.
That's right. I've given up using my brain. It wasn't helping me all that much anyway.
Just pure raw brute strength, right?
I'll leave the strategizing for you all.
Zero int warrior.
As for me, my tactic is much simpler.
Smash!
Please, all you're doing is flailing around like a toddler. You call that a tactic?
I mean, it's effective if you're strong enough.
Is now really the time to be lecturing someone? Ah!
Behemoth claws at the ground, creating a gaping hole where Anise once stood. If she had been a millisecond slower, she would have been crushed. This isn't good. We can only avoid her for so long.
Going head to head with her isn't an option, that's for sure.
There's no way we can create enough distance between us either.
I'll go. I can try and hold her back.
Put those shields to use, right?
Do you think you can do it?
You're not doubting me, are you?
Go on then. Show her who the real monster is.
Damn straight.
Roger.
Rapi.
Yes!
Rapi's hair turns red. Even though it was only for a brief moment, she was able to block one of the attacks from Behemoth's pincers. If she and Vesti work together, this could end up being a fair fight. Rapi and Vesti charge towards Behemoth.
Behemoth! Yeah!
That's right. Come at me! Now then.
Behemoth suddenly jumps back and clings onto a wall high up off the ground. She jams her pincers into the wall.
What? How about we play catch?
Is she gonna bring the entire building down on us? Behemoth rips off a chunk of the wall and hurls it in our direction. Everyone, get down!
Anise, Neon, protect the command.
Oh, that is not good. I can't see anything. Behemoth continues to tear off chunks of the wall and hurl them at us. All I can do is curl up and pray that I don't get hit.
Damn, is this how we all go out? I'm a fan of meteor showers, but this isn't exactly what I had in mind. Is now really the time for jokes?
Anise and Neon are in front of me, providing cover.
Don't move, Commander. Just stay right where you...
Ah!
Through the impenetrable cloud of smoke, Behemoth emerges, charging full speed at us. Anise and Neon manage to block the pincer that extends out.
Ugh. Ugh. I can't believe Rapi dealt with this on her own.
Now that I think about it, it's smart to take out the weaker elements first. I forgot about you two amongst all this excitement. Don't want to leave anything to chance.
Dude, she is just incredibly intimidating.
Are you calling us weak?
And I love it.
Am I wrong?
Behemoth's pincers gesticulate wildly as if swatting at a bothersome fly. Anise and Neon are struck and sent flying into a nearby wall. With a loud thud, Behemoth uses her pincers to push me against the same wall. Oh, baby! Ah!
Actually, your blood is the real thorn in my side. Any crystals I use would simply disappear. So why don't you stay put in the rock for a little while?
If it's by you, I mean, I guess I could indulge. Searing pain shoots throughout my back as Behemoth pushes me further into the wall. Oh baby, threaten me with a good time. Ah!
Don't worry. Just a little bit more and it'll all be over.
I've heard that one too many times. This is my chance. I bite down hard on the inside of my cheeks. Ooh. I feel the warmth spread throughout the inside of my mouth. Wait, that's not right. Now! I spit out a mouthful of blood. Behemoth turns her head to avoid it.
I said your blood is annoying. I knew you'd try something like that.
She called my bluff. Oof. I can feel time slowing down. Oh boy. Rapi rushes in. She reaches down and rubs her hand in the blood that Behemoth dodged. And then swings her fist towards me. Oh man, what a tactical move. Pow, right in the kisser.
What the?
Get away from the commander!
Is this blood? No!
That face though. Rapi relentlessly pummels Behemoth, slamming into her with her fists and legs and everything else she has.
You...
Behemoth appears stunned. She's vulnerable and open to most of Rapi's attacks. Just as Behemoth's pincers are about to strike, a red glowing dot appears on her forehead.
Not this again?
Thank you, Yunhwa. Behemoth's head jerks back. Rapi jumps up and knees Behemoth in the jaw, sending her several feet into the air. An explosion detonates from Behemoth's head. Rapi takes her weapon, jams it down Behemoth's throat, and pulls the trigger. Oh, man! This is visceral. Behemoth closes her mouth, crushing Rapi's gun. Her pincers continue to swing wildly in all directions. Rapi hurriedly raises her weapon to protect herself. But the weapon barely absorbs any impact, and she's sent flying.
This is dangerous. The dark matter, it's acting strangely. Curse that blood of yours.
Man, this is intense. Another red dot appears on Behemoth's body.
Hiding again, are you?
Dude, look at that look in her face. Holy shit. Behemoth leaps off the ground and charges with incredible speed. Good lord, man. What an image. I need a screenshot of that. Holy crap, dude. That looks sick. She's heading towards the pile of debris. Her target is clear. Yunhwa, source of the red light.
Is that all you can do? Hide and take cheap pot shots?
That is such a good image. Oh man, that is good. Charging at full speed, Behemoth swings her pincers, shattering the debris to smithereens. The ground breaks apart and soars into the air in great tufts. It's as if a small bomb went off. With that much force, even an indirect hit would be enough to.
Huh?
Behemoth's gaze turns towards the sky. A scope is floating from the air.
Scope.
Pile of debris that was beside Behemoth unfurls like a curtain being opened, then flies off. As the curtain is pulled back, Yunhwa is revealed pointing a rifle.
Camouflage.
Good lord, dude, the setup.
Clever girl.
All that business with the laser and the scope was a distraction, wasn't it?
That's right. It was all for this one shot.
Caught like a deer in headlights.
Impressive.
This is what we call tactics.
Behemoth's temple is caved in. Good lord, man, what a scene.
Why are you so fixated on Grave and me?
Can we just all agree and stop and appreciate Behemoth for a minute, though, please? Good lord, man, what a character. Holy crap, top tier. Please be recruitable, please.
I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, totally not playing dumb at all, Leviathan.
One small flick of the wrist, and I could kill you where you stand.
That's probably true.
It's true.
Cinderella, there's no point in talking.
Perhaps, but I'm curious. I want to know what tricks she's got hiding under her sleeves.
I was thinking of making a deal.
A deal?
You stay out of this fight, and I'll tell you something I think you'll find quite interesting.
Oh, really?
Information that's very important to you.
Oh, really?
Before that, tell me what it is you want with me. While it's natural to be attracted to something beautiful, it seems like you have more sinister intentions in mind.
What is this? What's with all the questions?
Consider it your way of thanking me for not killing you right away. My curiosity is the only reason you're still breathing.
Dude, Cinderella is so, like, nonchalant. I love it.
There's something we're hard at work constructing. You're a vital part of the process. To be exact, we thought it might work better using you as material.
For the walls, possibly?
What?
That's why we don't care if you're dead.
What is it that you're building?
Don't make me laugh! Do you really think I'd tell you?
I have one more question.
Oh, what is this, an interview?
The black liquid you control. Is that an homage to Siren? I mean, Little Mermaid.
What?
Does she know who that is, though?
Who are you?
I see.
She does know.
I got lucky. I got to the truth right away. All right, my curiosity is satisfied. Goodbye.
Wait! What's wrong with you? I said I had some information that's important to you.
Now that you mention it, though, right, she does kind of have, like, a similar sitting pose as well. Because Siren was kind of sitting on, like, this gigantic, like, ball, right?
You don't know me. So there's no way you'd have any information I care about.
Good point.
You got me. I was just buying time.
Yeah, you don't say.
Cinderella, all the black water is gone.
Huh?
Oh, man. Oh, man. Another image, I'm gonna need the screenshot. Black liquid pours over Cinderella and Grave. Cinderella and Grave are pressed down by the surging mass of black liquid, their knees bending under the immense weight. Goosine? Oh no, the strange liquid! It's in all crevices!
Did I do it?
Whatever shall we do?
It's done! It's done! Phew, you have no idea how nervous I was about that not panning out. I just hit you two with all the black sea I've got available. I compressed it until it couldn't possibly be made any denser, and then dropped it on you. Like a waterfall.
But we're stronger than that,
How
right?
does it feel being encased in a wave of liquid metal? Can't move, can you? Let's see. I'd say that you'll be crushed flat in about, say, 5 minutes.
All that weight is still gonna take 5 minutes? That's not very reliable.
This is really funny. I've got to take a photo.
I've also got to take a photo. Thank you, Leviathan, for the reminder.
There's no way I would take you in a fair fight. But make no mistake.
For
You're
research.
a heretic, all right. You're practically hubris incarnate. It's thanks to your arrogance that I succeeded. I'll stick around and watch you get crushed. Then I'll head over and rejoin Behemoth. I'm not going anywhere without confirming that you're dead. I'm not letting my guard down again. Not after last time.
I still got a feeling that Cinderella is completely gonna trump her.
Emma!
Dude, what is with all the awesome art in this entire, like, story chapter? Like, holy crap, dude.
I'll raise the
They went
oxygen
ham.
concentration to the max.
Fire all weapons!
This looks amazing.
Take this!
Absolute assaults Behemoth, who is already reeling from the recent explosion from her head from all angles. An endless barrage of explosive rifle rounds and missiles detonate in quick succession. With the heightened oxygen concentration, their power is even more heightened. The beast, which once seemed invincible, is brought to her knees.
The dark matter. Damn it!
Here we come!
Finally! I can get a few licks in! Fire! Power!
There we go. Good old Neon. Anise and Neon also direct their attacks towards Behemoth. Rapi takes a moment to glance at her broken gun, and then grabs the box which Grave previously gave her. Tendrils of flame belch out from the weapon.
Dang, this thing is heavy.
Concentrate your fire. Let's end this.
You got it. All the dark matter is gone. Its armor is stripped off. We can do this. This is the end.
They don't call us heretic killers for nothing. Nobody calls us that.
After a few moments of continuous and uninterrupted gunfire, the maelstrom finally ceases on Emma's signal.
Behemoth is disappearing.
Stare at Behemoth. Her entire body has turned gray. Slowly but surely, her body is crumbling into nothingness.
We won.
Nicely done, Rapi.
You too. One more.
It's so heavy.
Cinderella.
This is not good. Something's gonna happen. Something bad's gonna happen.
Harmony Cube. Activate.
Grave!
Commencing calculation. Designating body as auxiliary computation device. Pattern recording initiated.
Don't, Grave. You'll suffer a mind switch.
Pattern recording complete.
She doesn't care. She just gotta save Cinderella, right?
Commencing pattern analysis. Analysis complete.
Grave!
Commencing computation. Plot spoiler ready.
Particles burst out from Grave's back.
Walk slowly, Cinderella. I'll give you the signal. I'll take you where there's the least amount of this liquid. Our progress may be slow and take one step at a time, but we'll be on the right path.
Grave, are you saying this ability is meant to...
With this power, I can avoid any impending misfortune. I can make it so that you can walk the correct path. I can ensure that the story is written as it should be.
She's sacrificing herself?
You've gone through so much.
Let's go, Cinderella. Let's walk the right path.
Leviathan anxiously watches the Black Sea formation she has created. While she remains confident that no one could possibly penetrate this massive waterfall, she is still bothered by their ability to avoid the previous wave. Therefore, she keeps her eyes fixated on the water, not taking her eyes off it for even a second. Flow of the liquid starts to change. Before it, Leviathan sees Cinderella and Grave. Slowly but surely, they walk towards it. All it can do is watch in abject terror.
No. That's impossible!
Cinderella escapes from the black waterfall. After staggering for a few moments, she looks back, but sees no sign of Grave.
Grave?
The roar of the falling liquid is her only answer. I don't believe it. There's no way. Leviathan's leg is blown off. Oh, Cinderella means business.
Get rid of this. Now!
Okay!
The black liquid ceases flowing, thank you, revealing a motionless grave lying on the floor.
Grave.
Cinderella.
Thank goodness. You're alive. Let me take care of this real quick.
Cinderella turns back and looks at Leviathan. Leviathan feels a terror overcome her, unlike anything she has experienced before. With a blood-curdling scream, she turns and attempts to run away, limping with a leg that has yet to fully regenerate. I don't know if I'd call that blood-curdling, but yeah, sure.
Behemoth! Behemoth! Save me!
Dude, they gambled and they got messed up. Cinderella feels her vision fading. Between the massive attacks she unleashed on Behemoth and Leviathan earlier, along with being immersed in the black liquid for so long, she has been pushed to her utmost limits despite being a heretic. Cinderella focuses her gaze intently on the fleeing Leviathan. Feeling her consciousness fading, she forces herself to focus. When she's certain she has a clear shot, she fires what she is certain is the coup de grace in this particular battle.
Something's coming. Is it Leviathan?
Behemoth! Anichiro is...
Off in the distance, a sprinting Leviathan is pierced by Cinderella's shot. She falls down and claws at the ground.
Behemoth...
Leviathan calls out to Behemoth while writhing in pain. However, all Behemoth does is continue to slowly disintegrate.
Behemoth! Where did you go? What? Is that Behemoth? No, it can't be. That's not her, is it?
Behemoth has been defeated.
You're lying. You know you don't stand a chance against us. That's why you're lying.
I mean, the commander tried to warn them.
There's no way Behemoth would lose to the likes of you. Get up, Behemoth. Get up, you idiot! I'm in pain! You promised. You said we'd take revenge on them. That we'd strike back.
That's what you get for messing with us, okay?
The pain. I think I'm gonna die. Save me, Behemoth! Behemoth!
Oh, dude, that art!
What?
Behemoth gets up. With a crumbling body that is barely held together, she staggers to her feet. She appears as if she will turn to dust at any moment.
Levi, don't worry. I'll protect.
Whoa! Behemoth's head flies off, causing her disembodied corpse to crumble and disappear. Her core falls to the ground with a resounding thud.
Behemoth! This is all a lie! I know it!
Holy shit, dude.
Behemoth down. Now for Leviathan.
Wow! Wait,
What's wrong?
do you feel that vibration?
Where's it coming from?
The ground starts to shake with such ferocity that it's hard to remain upright. Something juts up and fills my view. It resembles a gargantuan piece of heavy machinery. A towering foreign object that seems as if it could trample everything in its path. This can't be.
She's transformed. So she could transform after all? She's massive. Behemoth!
Retreat! We can't fight her in such cramped quarters.
Anise, Neon, let's hurry.
Damn it! Just when we thought we'd won! Let's book it!
What about Cinderella and Grave?
Don't worry about them. Let's get the hell out of here.
Alright, let's go. There it is! Beast form.
That's right! Run, you fools!
I think we're in trouble.
What's that? I can't hear you. Well, at least you're having fun.
Behemoth!
Dude, she got messed up.
Yeah?
You transformed! How did you do it?
I don't know. I just thought about how much I wanted to protect you, and
So it's not that they can't transform, they just don't know how.
Huh? I can't hear you.
yes, you can.
I don't have a clue what you're talking about.
That man's blood.
The Vop House?
When I came in contact with his blood, it felt like every single cell in my body had lost control. Last time, it was such a foreign feeling that my dark matter peeled off. This time, however, I had this strange sensation that I could hold on to it.
So, is that a catalyst for them being able to transform?
It felt like I could control it. Then I started thinking, hey, maybe I can do this. Considering how dire the situation was, and the state you were in, I figured that if I didn't do something quick, we'd be in big trouble. So, I gave it a shot. And it worked.
So human, or not human, but certain human blood that's used in the same process as Vop House is something that's required for the heretics to be able to transform?
So Vop House is...
Yeah. This is all speculative, mind you. But it may not only be harmful to us.
It may be helpful.
It's... evolution?
You see?
Yeah. Conversation is the cornerstone of evolution. Happy now?
I sure am.
So that's why we gotta be careful with the blood, right? Because it could be a benefit to the enemy,
Anyway,
not only
should
a
we go deal
detriment.
with them?
Yes. Let's end this.
Interesting. That's something I never thought of. We desperately attempt to flee from the pursuing behemoth who comes at us with a loud roar.
She's catching up.
Commander, we can engage them in this location.
The better question is whether we should fight her at all, regardless of location. Maybe all she can do is move around? She does kinda look like a car after all.
Yeah, that's definitely what it is. She's just transportation.
Don't be ridiculous.
I'm ready.
So am I.
Awaiting your orders, Commander.
Engage. Alright, let's mess up Behemoth. This will be the only combat thing that I keep into the video. Again, my apologies for anybody that was wanting audio for like the beginning portion of this video. Like, I literally did not realize. And I feel like I've done goof. I let you guys down. Hopefully, I won't have that mishap again in the future. But we got it fixed now, right? That's the main thing. Anywho, I'm gonna let it auto. I know it's got like 1,000 life bars, but they're all gonna disappear very quickly, I promise you. I don't even have to touch anything, okay? My account knows exactly what to do. I have fought this quite a bit in solo raid, and I've tried my best, but man, for whatever reason, with the timing on my bursts, for some reason I just can't get the perfect score with every single team that I have comprised, but I'll get to it eventually. We'll figure it out. I'm not even gonna worry about the boulders. If I end up dying, I'll be very surprised. I'm way beyond over leveled for this. Really good track to go with the battle though, right?
Under the light of the kingdom,
Let us all ride to be
There you go, defeated. Hopefully not completely destroyed. And again, I'm gonna keep saying it so that way I can really hammer the point home. Hopefully recruitable. Please make Behemoth at the very least recruitable. Alright, let's finish the story out. Let's see how chapter 34 ends.
Huh? The transformation stopped.
Are you kidding me? At a time like this?
Well, I mean, we kicked the crap out of you, so...
It can't be helped. It's my first time, so I'm not used to it yet.
Sounds very familiar for some reason. Again, I don't know why, but it's a very relative sentence.
But they're still alive.
Barely.
Behemoth looks around.
They're on their last legs, but I'm perfectly fine. This transformation thing is pretty nice. It even heals you. I don't see any downsides to it. No wonder the offspring snub their noses at us.
Seems Behemoth's transformation is an ability she has just awakened. Talk about bad timing.
Levi, let's capture that man alive.
Sure. He still has plenty of research value.
And then maybe Leviathan could also take advantage of the transformation.
Over my dead body! Be gone, you foul beast!
No thanks. I'd rather stay.
I'd also rather her stay. But on our side. Behemoth snaps her fingers. Numerous raptors rain down from the sky. At the same time, more approach from behind her.
There are so many of them!
Did you do that?
I certainly did.
You can summon raptures? How?
I just felt like I'd be able to.
Man, that Vapouse is really a double-edged sword, isn't it?
Maybe after transforming, they'll recognize me as a true heretic.
You are amazing. Truly amazing.
Stop, you're making me blush. Now then, let's have the raptures take care of those annoying pests. And we'll snag the treasure after. The treasure that will help us evolve.
Sounds like a plan.
Raptors begin to focus their attack on Absolute. In the meantime, Behemoth and Leviathan slowly walk towards me.
Anise, Neon, let's go.
Things are really getting dangerous now. Yeah, but we still have to go.
Yeah, we've gotta help Rapi win.
You said it.
Let's go!
Counters charge forward. They are hit and sent flying. Grabbed and flung through the air. That was not how we had planned it. Knocked to the ground by rocks tossed by one of the pincers. Anise fights through the pain and stands up. Neon rapidly stands back up, pretending to be fine. Rapi stands up, never taking her steely gaze off the enemy for a moment. Again, they are knocked down. And again, they get back up. Knocked down, back up again. Never going to keep me knocked down, back up. Back up. Yep. Anywho,
Why don't you just run?
just we're persistent.
I won't chase you.
What?
That's a lie.
Do you hear what you're saying?
Come back later. We'll talk then. Go ahead. I won't chase after you. Promise.
What?
Is this a joke to you? Don't screw around with us. Rapi finally opened up to us, and getting her to talk is like drawing blood from a stone. We promised her that we'd help. We finally feel like we're part of something. We're not giving up before we've even properly started.
Is she trying to like pity us now that she's like ascended?
The outcome may be uncertain, but I do know one thing. If we lose here, if we run, if we give up, we won't be able to move forward. Not Rapi, nor us. So we have to win.
You guys,
Stop talking and start attacking.
come at us, you big O.
Rapi charges forward, with Anise and Neon close behind.
Behemoth,
Yeah?
why don't we hire them? Make them part of the team.
That's a good idea. I told you they were good.
Black liquid rises around the counters mid-charge. It quickly envelops them and forms a sphere.
We must get them to come to our side, whatever it takes. They're too good to pass up!
I start running towards Behemoth and Leviathan. I bite down on my hand. After drawing some blood, I sprint towards the black sphere. My vision instantly darkens.
What's this? He entered the Black Sea.
Did he go in to save them?
It would appear so.
Does he intend to use the Vaphouse to neutralize the Black Sea?
Apparently.
Has he lost his mind?
I would say so. Oh, what a headache this is turning into. I'll go in and be right back.
Are you going to do some of that hypnosis of yours?
It's called mind control, thank you very much. The Black Sea is compatible with Nymph, so creating illusions is no big deal.
Mind control?
Although, it does tire me out.
Be careful. Last time you did that, you vomited all over the place.
Oh, right, I remember the scene.
You were bedridden for 3 days afterwards.
It's thanks to that we were able to make these spheres in the first place. Furthermore, you've been working hard enough.
Oh wait, never mind. It was the other way around. Behemoth was the one that was throwing up.
It's time I do my part. I have to evolve too, don't you think?
You're right. Trust me, you've been more than pulling your weight. Go ahead. I'll keep the others from interfering.
Okay, I'll be back. That girl whose hair turned red? Her name's Rapi, right?
You remember her name? You must have taken a liking to her.
I'll break her first. She seems to be the glue holding everyone together. If I take her down, they should all topple soon enough.
She's afraid of her because of what the commander put into her head, right?
Don't go too hard on her. Otherwise, there won't be much left of her to join the team.
Okay. Oh, I'll do my best.
Leviathan enters the black sphere.
What a strange feeling. I can't explain it, but I feel like we're not the only ones about to evolve.
Foreshadowing, possibly?
This is odd. There's nothing here.
Holy image.
Normally there would be a space of some kind containing memories. Painful or joyous. Ah, that's right. You don't have a nymph, do you? Interesting.
Who are you?
A little bosom buddy.
You're telling me you're my friend?
That's right. I've come to hear your troubles. What's ailing you?
Dude, she's manipulative.
I wanted to become Red Hood, but it didn't work out.
I see. That's unfortunate.
But Grave told me that there's more to it than simply accepting responsibility. First you assume the mantle, and then you go your own way. You carry the legacy of your predecessor on your shoulders, and you'll never forget them. But you also forge your own path.
Exactly.
That's what I'm trying to do. Anise, Neon, and the commander said they would help. I think I can do it.
No. You have already failed. All you're doing is running away. How is that doing your legacy justice? If you ask me, I think it's an excuse. When things don't go as planned, you fool yourself and say, "Oh no, actually this was what I intended to do all along."
That doesn't sound like Rapi at all.
It's laughable. All you're doing is sugarcoating the fact that you failed, shamelessly attempting to justify your shortcomings.
Really?
She's just trying to make her feel bad.
Yes, really. So just give up. You've failed. You've been a failure your entire life. Wouldn't it be better to simply remain here and pass on?
No. There's no way I failed.
You have.
I haven't shown anyone the real me yet. I'm not Red Hood. I can never be her. Because I'm not her.
Exactly, there's the acceptance that we're looking for.
I haven't even started down my own path yet. How could I have failed? The commander said so himself. He said he was looking forward to seeing what I'd become. I have to show him. I can't let him down. As long as the commander is with me, as long as Anise and Neon are with me, I can keep going. As long
Growth.
as I keep moving forward, I will be able to fully be myself. And I'll have done Red Hood's legacy proud.
Now she gets it.
You're stronger mentally than I thought you'd be. Fine. This isn't working. It'd be a bit tough, but I'll just break your mind. Ugh!
Ugh!
But what? Who are you?
Well, me and Right Hook.
Why are you here? How can you be here? Ugh!
That is Red Hood's fist, right?
How is this possible?
Leviathan sinks below the sea. Dude, what the heck is going on? Rapi stares at the red NIKKE standing before her. In this liminal space between dreams and reality, Rapi feels her eyes well up with tears.
I never thought I'd see you again. This is really going to be the last time, isn't it?
Red Hood nods her head gently and smiles.
I've misunderstood the meaning of what you passed on to me. Now I know. My friends showed me the way. But in my heart, I really wanted to become you.
Red Hood gazes warmly at
I
Rapi.
had nothing. I was nothing. I didn't know who I was. But the commander, Anise, Neon, Uma, Emma, Vesti, they all showed me who I am. Now I know. Even if I may not have a clear picture of who I am, I can still justify my own existence through other people.
Rapi! Rapi!
There are other things to fight for.
Rapi, where are you?
I'm not entirely sure who I am, but as long as I walk shoulder to shoulder with them, with people who I care about, I think I can find out.
That's exactly it. Red Hood extends her hand. Rapi hesitates and then extended her own. She knows that this is their final farewell.
Please, watch over me. With all that you've given me, I'll lead a life full of meaning, and eventually, I will be complete.
There we go, man. Hell yes. Ooh! A cutscene! Dude, the epic fist bump, though. Everybody reaching out to her, man. This is beautifully animated.
Rapi! You look so... Both of you. Let's go.
Dude!
I'll be back.
Loving the new look.
7 Dwarf 0.
7 dwarves, baby, let's go! Dude, holy shit! Oh, that is badass! Oh, Behemoth looks so damn good! This is epic. Getting to see Anise and Neon 2 in action, right? Duking it out, showing their stuff. Oh man, that shot!
I will continue what you started. Carrying all that I've received from you.
This is the best scene ever. This is the best scene ever.
With the commander.
Good lord.
The god
Yes!
of victory.
The name drop. Holy shit! The drill! Dude! That was fucking epic!
Any chance you could whip a weapon up for me?
Wow! Holy shit!
Something super neato?
Sure. Is there anything you have in mind?
A drill. Excuse me?
That was incredible!
A drill.
Why a drill?
'Cause it's cool.
Fine.
That is awesome.
So about the gun, can you do it?
Sure thing. I can make it. It might take some time, but I can do it.
Awesome. Don't forget, you promised.
The best game ever. The best game. Look at that friggin' image, dude. Behemoth's pincers shatter into pieces. Rapi doesn't stop and keeps charging.
So, you've evolved as well. Oh, hold on.
Dude, this is sick. This is so damn sick. That look in her eyes. Rapi punches straight through Behemoth.
Amazing.
Behemoth!
Levi, run! She's too strong.
Damn straight. Behemoth explodes in a burst of black liquid. Leviathan desperately clutches for her core, then dives back into the black pool.
Just you wait.
I'll get you for this!
Leviathan rapidly disappears into the black pool. Dude, look at Rapi! Holy shit! Rapi, breathing heavily, looks at the spot where Leviathan disappeared. Good lord, look at that design. That is so damn sick looking. Her outfit is amazing. Is a perfect comparison between Rapi's initial look and Red Hood combined. It looks awesome. That is peak design. She then closes her eyes and proudly proclaims,
We won.
Rapi, you completely transformed. And just when we were at our lowest moment. Actually, it's all a bit cliche.
I guess she doesn't need that information on the USB after all, does she?
What? What is this? How did this happen?
Incredible.
You've done Red Hood proud.
Yes,
Damn straight.
I'm much better now.
Good. Let's find Cinderella and Grave and head back. Victory is ours. That was epic. Holy shit, dude. What a wicked scene. Good lord. Can we have that version of Rapi now, please? Holy shit, dude. That was incredible. That had to be one of the most epic scenes that I have seen in Goddess of Victory NIKKE yet. And holy crap, am I ever glad that I recorded this. She looks incredible. And the freaking drill was amazing and that animation was awesome. But unfortunately, that did mean that there was an untimely end for Behemoth. And I hope that she's still recruitable somehow, please, possibly. Somewhere in the near future. Just to pay homage to her, of course. I mean, she got wrecked by that massive drill, but holy shit, dude. It looks like Rapi could potentially be getting a new alteration or new alternate version with a minigun by the look of things, because the base weapon looked like a minigun, right? 7 Dwarf Zero, or maybe even an AR possibly, but it did look like a minigun. And then obviously, the burst skills got to be something to do with the drill, right? Holy shit, dude. That was an incredible scene. I cannot wait to see where the story goes from here. And look forward to all the incredible NIKKEs that are coming in the future for us to recruit, which means that I'm going to have to amass some large amount of money somehow, possibly, because I mean, we've got the entire Absolute squad looking fresh in their brand new redesigns. We've got Rapi, of course, looking incredible with her new alteration. We've got the Grimm's models that are potentially going to be recruitable at some point in the future. We've got two potential other heretics that may eventually come over to our side or be rehabilitated somehow, possibly. Dude, there's so many introduced NIKKEs in this chapter and the last chapter, and just everything that's been going on with the game recently. It has an incredibly bright future, and I can't wait for more, and I would highly encourage you guys to check out the game if you haven't already, because, have you not been entertained? Have you not been entertained? Okay? Anyway, again, my final apologies for the audio issues at the beginning of the video, but thank you guys very much for sticking with me thus far. I really appreciate it. Dude, I can't wait to play more NIKKE, and you guys can probably catch me over here as well for streams and everything at some point, right, for NIKKE and all kinds of other games. So I would highly encourage you to also please subscribe to the channel and give the video a thumbs up if you guys did enjoy this, and let me know your own thoughts about Rapi and all the crazy stuff that happened in this chapter down in the comments below. I want to discuss it with you guys, and it seems like things are feeling better for me and my health, so that's good. As you guys probably noticed, this is a different shirt from when I started the recording because, dude, I was feeling down. But things are on the upward swing, and hopefully we can keep that momentum going here, and I don't have to be so gone on hiatus for so long. I really don't like doing that. But anyways, that's enough of my rambling. It's gonna do for this very lengthy video. Again, appreciate all of your support. I really do. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Peace.